Today we're gonna go over something that I like to have in my fridge on hand. It's simple, it'll elevate your dish from a 2 to an 8. And it doesn't have to be any specific dish. I mean, you could put this in tacos, you could put this in fried rice, you could put this, with other vegetables. I mean, it's a versatile thing. I have it in my breakfast burritos. It's just a simple sauteed onions and pepper. Julienne them all, cook them down to where they're soft. I like to add a little bit of heat to it and a little bit of garlic. It keeps in the fridge. You just put it in a little container, enhance whatever you're making. Let's do it. So there's 10 million ways to cut an onion. I'm just doing it how I would normally do it. I'm gonna go in with julienne, our onion, nice thin slices. Now while I'm doing this, I like to preheat my pan, make sure that my saute pan is nice and hot. You don't want to go too crazy with the saute pan because you don't want fried onions. You just want to saute them to where they're soft, cooked all the way through. I'm telling you, this in a breakfast burrito with, sausage or bacon, so delicious. I like to use it as a dish enhancer. Add it to, you can add it on top of your hamburgers, hot dogs. And there's so much you can do with it. And simple, that's the main thing, it's so simple. Okay, onions are done. Now I'm just gonna do a rough chop of this garlic. Just like that. Alright, let's do our jalapeno. Now I'm not going to use the whole jalapeno for this. I just like to add a little bit of heat to it. And this also helps enhance the flavor a little bit. I'm going to get rid of some of the seeds, not all of them. I do a real fine dice on the jalapenos. I mean, it's your kitchen. Do what makes you happy. Do what you feel is right. These are just little guidelines and recipes that I like to share. Doesn't need to be perfect. Alright, now with our peppers, same as the onion, you just want to julienne them. And julienne is just little matchsticks. Add them to your bowl. You can use whatever color pepper you want, red, yellow, orange. I typically like to use red, orange, and yellow peppers. Green bell peppers I'm not a big fan of, but again, do whatever your heart desires. Just get in the kitchen and have fun. That's what cooking is. Okay. Now that that's all done, now we have a nice hot pan. We're going to go in with our vegetables here, with our peppers. Just give that a little stir. I wish I had a bigger pan. I'll just do it in batches, no big deal. Okay. Now we're just going to let this saute and cook down. They're going to get nice and soft and wilted. Go in with a little bit of salt. and just a little bit of fresh cracked pepper. Make sure you get all of your onions and peppers coated. I just have it on medium. And just let that roll for a little bit. It's gonna sweeten. Those onions and peppers are really gonna sweeten. And then with the jalapeno, it's gonna add that little bit of heat. And then you add the salt for the little bit of saltiness, and the garlic. I mean, need I say more about garlic? And the other thing that's awesome about making this is your house is gonna smell amazing. It's gonna smell like you made this amazing dish when it's just simple, easy ingredients. You can see all of the liquid coming out from the onions and the peppers. I mean, that's gold. That's flavor juice, amazing. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna end up cooking it all down into our vegetables here. It's gonna thicken. You can see now, I mean, our vegetables are starting to soften up really well. You can see our mixture is really cooking down, really softening. And it takes a good 15 to 20 minutes, cooking it low and slow. My house is smelling amazing. And we're getting close. You know, in the culinary world, they say color is flavor, but with this, I don't like to put color on it. I don't like to cook it to where it's fried. I like to cook it without color because there's enough flavor in there. See all that juice is starting to thicken? That's the way you can tell that you're getting close. Everything is starting to wilt. We'll let this go for a few more minutes and then we'll do our next batch. Let's get our prep container ready. I just use these little black ones with this lid. It stores really nice in my fridge. Oh yeah, look at that. That's what you're looking for. And now you can hear it, because all of that liquid, you can hear the difference between when it's sauteing and then when it gets to the point where it's going to want to start frying and cooking, because you're cooking all that moisture. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add this to food container. We're just going to set this off to the side while we do our next batch. About a tablespoon of grapeseed oil, or whatever high smoke point oil you have. Let's go with the rest of our vegetables here. Once again, a couple of pinches of salt, and just a little bit of cracked pepper. Coat your onions and peppers in that oil. And once again, low and slow. Well, our last batch is just about done. All that liquid is cooked out, reduced. Let's kill our heat. Bring back our little storage container. And there you have it. This, honestly, will last me a week, maybe. I use it quite a bit, put it in a lot of dishes. I pan-seared a chicken breast and had some pasta, and I sauteed this in the chicken fond and juices, and then I hit it with a really good balsamic. I'll show you the balsamic that I use. That there, and you can get this on Amazon, but I have found this is the most delicious that I've tasted personally. But yeah, balsamic with this chicken and some pasta, delicious. Thank you for joining me on this. It was a quick and simple, easy little recipe. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Click that bell so you get notified whenever we drop new videos. We try to drop 2 videos a week. Share with your friends. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. We'll see you in the kitchen.